And you know, another thing that I'm tired of is people quoting Nelson Mandela quotes, Desmond Tutu quotes to gaslight us as South Africans. Yes, people making videos talking about, oh, Nelson Mandela is rolling in his grave. You cannot weaponize our own liberation history against us while ignoring the parts that do not fit your argument. This is coming from all the other Africans who are gaslighting us. You go around quoting Ubuntu when discussing African immigrants, but then you go around also asking us, why are we not going after the white people in South Africa? Which is which? I mean, Nelson Mandela's vision explicitly included black and white South Africans in one democratic nation. So when do you respect Nelson Mandela and when do you not respect Nelson Mandela? Our unresolved issues of land and economic inequality with white South Africans are an internal South African struggle. They have nothing to do with immigration. Don't turn citizenship to immigration when it suits you. The same liberation history you keep quoting of South Africans is a history where South Africans refuse to sit quietly when they believe that their government is failing them. So you cannot come here and romanticize the history of the youth of South Africa in 1976 when they stood against their government and demonize South Africans for exercising their voices today. The South African youth you see today is a product of that very same South Africa, the one that you romanticize of 1976 that you want to quote and say, oh, they were so brave. You want to come and quote, oh, Mandela said Ubuntu. But you know what else Mandela said? Mandela said people should support the ANC only while it delivers. Yes, that's what Mandela said. That's the part you don't want to talk about. You don't want to talk about how Mandela said the people of South Africa should do to the ANC what they did to the apartheid regime if the ANC fails to deliver. Those quotes are not famous because they encourage the people of South Africa to actually stand up to their government and protect South Africa. We have triumphed in the effort to implant hope in the breasts of the millions of our people. We enter into a covenant where we shall build a society in which all South Africans, black and white, all South Africans, not all Africans, all South Africans will be able to walk tall without fear in their hearts. Inalienable right to human dignity. Inalienable. You know what that means? It means a right that cannot be taken away. So now you want to come as an African from wherever and force us to take away the right of the citizens of South Africa because they are white. That's entitlement. Why didn't you unite as the rest of Africa back in 1990 when Nelson Mandela said South Africa is one democratic nation, black and white, and say, no, Nelson Mandela, let's kick the white people out? Why must they be kicked out now as South African citizens? Because you feel entitled to South Africa, but you are not a South African. You are not. You are not born in South Africa. Nobody's saying you can't be in South Africa, but everyone is saying be legally in South Africa. When you don't have an argument for that, you want to accuse us of Afrophobia, xenophobia, make this about race when you know very well that it is about immigration. The spirit of the youth of South Africa 1976 that fought is the very same spirit that is embedded in us. We went to school and we were taught from a very young age that it's important to fight for the country, using our liberation leaders selectively to lecture South Africans. That's a double standard. We are here, we will contribute to the fight with our platforms, with our voices, those who can go out there, whatever we can do. But when it's all said and done, let it not be written in history that we, the citizens of South Africa, stood, kept quiet, got intimidated, and watched people bully us. That is not being a South African. The very same black South Africans you are calling lazy, they fought for their country. There's reasons why the apartheid ended, and the end of that apartheid did not change the mindset of our enemies. And then gaslighting us about what South Africa is going to look like 10 years from now. South Africa is going down the drain. What do your countries look like? What did you do? Concerned about South Africa? What are you doing for your own country? Let me tell you something. Whatever South Africa looks like 10 years from now, let it not be written in history that we, as the citizens of South Africa, we, as the black South Africans, we sat and watched our country go down the drain and we were afraid to speak. We inherited this country from people who fought for it. Therefore, we also inherited the responsibility to protect it. This is our country. You want to be selective with these Nelson Mandela quotes. You don't talk about the quotes that encourages South Africans to stand up to their government, because then those are the quotes that hold you accountable and that put you in a position where you cannot exploit us. Yes, you want to use this one of Ubuntu because Ubuntu is the one that gives you an opportunity to exploit us. Let Nelson Mandela rest in peace, actually. Let him rest in peace at this point. There's no Nelson Mandela rolling anywhere here telling us that Nelson Mandela is rolling on the grave. For what?